Hey, hello everyone, I'm Naisheng, and in this video, I'm going to explain uh, the question 2 in our homework 2. Uh, so, the so according to the question, we know the probability of x1 equals 0 equals 0.2, and the probability of x1 equals 1 is 0.8, and then we can know the probability of xk plus 1 equals 0, assuming xk equals 0 is 0.6, and the probability of xk plus 1 equals 1, assuming xk equals 0 is 0.4, and the probability of xk plus 1 equals 0, assuming xk equals 1 is 0.3, and the probability of xk plus 1 equals 1, assuming xk equals 1 is 0.7. So the question A is to find the probability of x2 equals 1. So, according to the question, we know the probability of x2 equals 1, assuming x1 equals 0, multiply the probability of x1 equals 0 plus the probability of x2 equals 1, assuming x1 equals 1, multiply the probability of x1 equals 1. So the final result is 0.64. At the question B, find the probability of x3 equals 1. At first, we need to know the probability of x2 equals 0. The probability of x2 equals 0, assuming x1 equals 0, multiply the probability of x1 equals 0 plus the probability of x2 equals 0, assuming x1 equals 1, multiply the probability of x1 equals 1. So the final result is 0.36. Then we can figure out the probability of x3 equals 1 equals to the probability of x3 equals 1, assuming x2 equals 0, multiply the probability of x2 equals 0 plus the probability of x3 equals 1, assuming x2 equals 1, multiply the probability of x2 equals 1, then the final result is 0.592. So the question C is so the is to find the probability of x1 equals 0, assuming x3 equals 1. It equals to the probability of x1 equals 0 and x2 equals 1 divided by the probability of x3 equals 1, and then the final result is 0.176. So for the question D is to find the limit of the probability of xn equals 0. So when n equals to infinity, positive infinity, the signal is stable, and so the p of the probability of xn equals to the probability of xn plus 1. So assume the probability of xn equals to 0 equals to a, and the probability of xn equals 1 equals to 1 minus a. And so the probability of n minus plus 1 equals 0 equals to the final result is 0.3 plus 0.3 multiply a. So now we can know the probability of xn equals to the probabilities of xn plus 1 equals 0 equals to a. So a equals to so the final result is this one.